our might to fight against our enemies and to stop the oppression that happened to us in the 1600s and even up into today? Where's our military at that's going to stand up against the police that shoot us down? We don't have that, right? Do we have a military or government? No. We depend on the American government to protect and defend us. We don't have our own. So that makes us who? The children of Israel. Yes, so these curses happened to us because we didn't do what? We didn't do what, sis? What did we do? Why did God allow this to happen to us? What didn't we do? Verse 15 again. Read.
But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe, to do all his commandments.
What did we do? What did we do? His what? His what? And his what? What's that C word it said? His what? His commandments. So now for equal education. Who marching and protesting for better housing? Who's doing that? What people on the earth is that? Who's marching and protesting to stay in a land that is their land that was stolen from them by another race of people? Who doing that? Is it all nations on the earth doing that? Or is it a specific group of people that is protesting for justice on earth? What group of people is that, sis? Ashley? You said it's all people? Or our people? Okay, exactly. Who is our people? African American. So is a Puerto Rican man your brother? Is he your people? And he said, you see, that's where they tricked us at. They cut us off to make us think that blacks and Spanish, we was different. Whole time, you young brothers, the Mexican man, the Puerto Rican man, the Colombian man, those are your literal blood brothers. That's your people. I'm going to show you in the Bible. Watch this, though. Because remember, I asked, who is the kingdom of heaven for? Who is that no crying and stuff for? Read this.
The book of Revelation, chapter 21 and verse 12. It had a wall great and high.
So this is the kingdom of heaven. The kingdom of heaven is going to have a wall. Why would the kingdom need a wall? Because everybody ain't supposed to be up in there. Everybody ain't supposed to be there, so they need a wall. Okay, y'all can come in. Y'all got to stay out. Y'all are the bums of the earth. Get away. Right? Read.
And had 12 gates. And at the gates 12 angels.
So it had 12 gates. In the church, I was raised in a Christian church. They told us it was one big pearly gate to get to heaven. Y'all heard of that before? One big old gate. Everybody can just walk in the gate. The Bible say contrary. The Bible say it's 12 gates. Now you would think like, why would it be 12 gates? Who would them 12 gates be for? Let's read. Let's see.
And the names written thereon, which are the names of the 12 tribes of the children of Israel.
Wait a minute. It didn't say all races on earth? Who did it say? It said the who? All children of Israel. The 12 tribes of the children of Israel. So you gotta look on the sign and see which one you come from. What God called y'all on this sign? Which one is you? Which one God called you, young man? Which one you come from? On the right is what we was called in America. African American, American black. That's what you so-called American black? Both of y'all? What about you, sis? American black. So Judah. So guess what God called you? An Israelite from the tribe of Judah. Guess what? One of them gates is for you. One of them gates is for your people that's going through oppression and suffering. God says that gate is for you. You are the real Jew.
That's right.
You see, it's a people on the earth today claiming your heritage, claiming to be a Jew, claiming to be the Yehudi, walking around with small hats on their head, taking your history from you. But you don't even know who you are, where you come from. Right. This whole time, you was calling yourself what? African American, right? American black. Y'all was calling yourselves American black, right? But the Bible never called y'all none of those things. How do we get from being called Judah, Israelite, to American black? What happened to black people in our history? Deuteronomy 28. What happened to us? Because the first thing we got to learn out here is our identity. The reason why our communities are not prospering, the reason why we as a nation are not being successful as a race as a whole, is because we don't have identity of self. Right. We run around and thinking we niggas and African Americans. So what do niggas and African Americans do? They kill each other, They go throw Plan Bs down their neck. They go murder each other. They go rob each other. They don't never do well in businesses. They don't help each other out. They don't belong to each other. These are the stereotypes of African Americans. They sing music to destroy and hurt their own people. They basketball players and entertainers and singers. That's all they are. But guess what? God never called y'all any of those things. Y'all are greater than that. God said y'all are the children of Israel. God's chosen people. So now, my question to y'all is, what happened to black people in history in the 1600s, 1500s, 1400s? What happened to black people? I'm going to ask you, young man, first. What happened to black people in 1600s? Do y'all know? What happened? We were made what? We were made, you agree? We were made slaves. So in us being made slaves, I'm going to ask you, Ashley, because you're older, right? In slavery, what normally happens to you? You seen slave movies?
Yeah, I mean, you get everything taken away from you.
You get everything taken away from you. What else happened? Huh? My young man right here, what's your names? Who? Craig, what's your name, bro? Tay? Let me ask y'all a question. I just asked them. In slavery, what happened to you in slavery? When a people is enslaved, what happens to that people, that group of people? What happened to them? Huh? They get whipped? What else? Huh? They get beat?
Get treated like nothing.
They get treated like nothing? So let me ask y'all, did that happen to black people? Did that happen to African Americans? Did that happen to Mexicans and Puerto Ricans? Did they go into slavery under Columbus? Yeah, they did. 1400s, they was enslaved before me and you.
Bring it out.
They was enslaved before us. So that happened, right? So now the question I'm gonna ask y'all is why? How did black people, the strongest people on the earth, the smartest people on the earth, end up going into slavery to a people that's dumber than them and smaller than them? White people. How did that happen to us? I'm gonna show you out the Bible. What y'all gonna learn today is y'all are the children of Israel. Y'all are the real Jews that the Bible has been talking about for ages.
Right.
Watch this, read.
The book of Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 15.
Bring it out.
But it shall come to pass.
So my young sister, how y'all doing? Y'all heard of slavery before? It's in the Bible. Watch why God put us in that. Young man, listen.
But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
So if I tell you something gonna happen, what am I telling you? In the what? Is that past, present, or future? That's in the future, right? So when Moses was writing this down, that was all the way during the time of ancient Egypt, when he was saying these things to the children of Israel. He told them in the future, meaning far ahead of time, it's going to happen if you don't do what?
If thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
Did God tell us to hearken to religion or his voice? His voice, right? So watch what his voice commanded us. Read.
To observe, to do all his commandments.
Is what?
All his commandments.
Name some commandments in the Bible. I'm going to start with you. What's your name again? Is you Tay or Craig? You Craig? You Tay. Tay. Name a commandment in the Bible. Yeah, name a law that God gave his people in the book. Thou shalt not. Give me some. Okay, you say what, Craig? Thou shalt not steal. Do they steal in Rockford? Do black people steal out here in Rockford? They do, right? Okay, cool. What about you, Tay?
I feel like they don't.
Now, give me another law.
I say violence.
Violence? Okay, murder. Thou shalt not murder. Do they murder out here in Rockford? Don't tell me you don't feel like they do.
They do.
They do. Well, let me ask you, Sis Ashley, give me a law that God gave us. Thou shalt not what? Covet, commit adultery. Is it adultery going on in the black community? Yeah, right? We doing all these things. Did God tell us to not do that? He did. That's what we read. So because we as a people disobeyed God, read.
And his statutes which I commanded this day, that all these curses,
All these what?
all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
When you think of a curse, is that something good or bad? That's bad, right? So God said that if we disobey his commandments in the Bible, he will put curses on the Israelites in the book. Now, in today's time, you will have to identify the Israelites in the Bible or the Jews by these curses. Read verse 32. Watch some of the curses I'm going to read to you. And when I read them, examine them and see. Do they fit black people or do they fit white people? Let's see. Read.
The book of Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 32.
Bring it out.
Thy sons and thy daughters.
So he said, your sons and your daughters. Remember, when Moses wrote this, and when we was reading this and understanding this, we was all the way over there in Africa. A lot of us wasn't over here in this land. We was back over there in the homeland, chilling, doing whatever we wanted to do. So Moses told us, it shall come to pass that your sons and your daughters, read,
shall be given unto another people.
Was our sons and our daughters stripped from our arms by a whole nother race of people and taken from us? Y'all heard of the transatlantic slave trade? Y'all heard of the 1600s, right? Y'all heard of slavery? Y'all heard of what happened to our people in Africa, how they got shipped over here to America? Did that happen? Did that come to pass? What did that make the Bible? A true book. Because remember, Moses was saying this all the way during the time of what? Egypt.
That's right.
This happened thousands of years later. It became American history. It became our history. Read.
And thine eyes shall look and fell with longing for them all the day long.
So then when they snatched us up and they took our children for them, was we not crying for our children to get them back? Y'all see slave movies, right? When they snatch the children from it and the child and they turn around and they be crying, my baby, no! Did that happen to us? Who did God say that would happen to in the Bible? What did he call them, sis? What did he call them? Because I don't want y'all to forget. What did he call these people? What did he call them? Chapter 29, verse 1. Pay attention. This is what he called them. Read.
Book of Deuteronomy chapter 29 and verse 1.
Bring it out.
These are the words of the covenant which the Lord commanded Moses to make with the children of Israel.
Who was he talking to?
The children of Israel.
So who was he talking to when we read Deuteronomy 28? The children of Israel. So when our sons and our daughters were snatched from us and given to another race of people, that made us who? The who? The who? The children of who? Of Israel.
That's
so what does
right.
that make y'all? The Israelites.
That's right. And there shall be no might in thine hand.
Did we have any power or might to fight against our enemies and to stop the oppression that happened to us in the 1600s and even up into today?
Bring it on.
Where's our military at that's going to stand up against the police that shoot us down? We don't have that, right? Do we have a military or government? No. We depend on the American government to protect and defend us. We don't have our own. So that makes us who? The children of Israel.
That's
so
right.
These curses happened to us because we didn't do what? We didn't do what, sis? What did we do? Why did God allow this to happen to us? What didn't we do? Verse 15 again. Read.
But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe, to do all his commandments.
What did we do? What did we do? His what? His what? And his what? What's that C word it said? His what? His commandments. So now I'm gonna ask y'all, who smoke weed out here? Who smokes cigarettes out here? Just raise your hand, it's okay. You do? Okay, you do? You do? What does God say about that? Because the first step to destroying a people is to destroy them mentally.
Bring it out.
When you smoking, it's mentally messing your brain up, and it's mentally and it's physically destroying your body. It's killing your body.
Bring it out.
Even on a package, it's telling you, you're going to get some cancer if you put me in your body. But we just look at that and say, oh well, I just want that little buzz so I can feel calm. Well, we're supposed to be going to the scriptures for comfort. We're supposed to be getting around the body of Christ for comfort. Not no damn substance abuse.
What is a nation? Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is men leading by example. Nation is women's support. Nation is children with role models.